So
Oh, the Winnie the Pooh cake.
as Heidi smashes it all over her breast. Wait a minute. Go ahead. Get the camera ready.
I got it ready.
Done.
This cake almost flew out of my Miata.
Oh, dear Lord.
At one point, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie like Run Lola Run, but I was like, all right, Heidi, it's either you or the cake, because there's already a liquefied dead hooker in the trunk. So
has everybody had fun this weekend? And all this work was well worth it. Trust me. Hope it. Oh, dear God. I hope that's edible.
We hear that a lot, don't we?
I hear that more than I'm comfortable talking about.
Oh, my God. Is that your shirt?
Yeah.
Where's it been?
Uh,
Never mind.
Wash this!
Don DeLuise.
I apologize for nothing.
So, I have the huge microphone here.
I'll do it.
So I said something to Lady Martin. Bitch, I was reading that. What? If you don't want the shirt, just tell me.
Listen, lady.
Stop
I
it.
can't hold it and dish out cake at the same
Girlfriend. That's not practiced, I swear.
I don't have a
So we were chatting about Outerz0ne. There's been
when you were like this.
one of the persons that originally started Outerz0ne with us was kvetching at another conference, and we were chatting about everything that went on. Not everybody knows the original Outerz0ne was started because we weren't too keen on some things that someone was pulling at another con called Interzone, hence the name.
I believe the
Outerz0ne.
the badge on the first thing said
Yes.
"fuck you" and a picture of a rocket.
Yes, it was mean. I you know, it was really bad. I think the second Interzone or Outerz0ne, when I went to walk into the lobby, and he had 35 people show up to his con at $75 a head, and I had 50 people show up to a free conference. So. In one hotel room, yes. If you can imagine it's hot and stuffy in here, put 35 of us in a single hotel room.
That smelled like some hacker love.
Yeah, baby. So the
I love
the
you,
con-
but give me the fucking wash.
the conference was started to basically say fuck you to somebody that we thought was oh my God, someone who was trying to Decode's got cookies. Someone we felt was trying to make a buck off the community, wasn't doing it in the spirit of for the love of the game. So we kind of struck back and started something that. Yeah, that's why you're not playing baseball for a living, baby.
I throw like I drink.
So anyway, we got together and we started this basically to kind of show that we were going against the let's make it for a profit, and damned if everybody didn't say, hey, let's do it again. And every year everyone says, hey, we doing Outerz0ne? Unfortunately this year it was, hey man, would you fucking update the website? Are we doing anything? So, well, part of my 4 a.m. talk with Al was, you've got to stop doing so much shit. I'm the president of 2 nonprofits, put 2 conferences on, fly to other ones, plus I work for a major university. So,
Am I getting another?
I'm not doing this anymore. So anyway, I do it because I absolutely love to watch everyone interact and have a good time. Have Billy come up here and get to say whatever he wants. He doesn't have to worry about what HP or whoever he's working for this week, what they've asked him not to say. He can do anything he wants, and it's perfectly fine with me. So this is the reason I do this every year. We've got contests that we did this year. We're going to go ahead and do the awards for those while they're giving out cake, if you get on here and get some. So we did Maker the Mascot. We had Heidi judge all of the entries.
Because Heidi's hot.
Yes, this is
Heidi takes bribes. I mean, no, I don't.
coming through. So we had a few entries here. Some of them require a little bit of manipulation.
Oh,
So we had 4 entries. Can everybody see them?
entry. We call him Al.
Oh, God. We've had enough of Al lately. You-
We've all had
Hey, I don't want to know where he put the pipe cleaners, okay? It's kind of scary.
He was cute. Al's disqualified for reaping Tigger.
So we'll have these up front if everybody wants to check them out. We've got some really interesting entries. We asked Heidi to judge it because we wanted to be kind of separated from all the hubbub since we know everybody. What ended up winning was Borgie the Circuit Cube, which is the one on the upper or front side. I'm juggling. So what we were looking for was basically a mascot that we could use. We don't have even a standard typeface we use every year. It changes depending on what I've had to drink when I start typesetting everything. So we're going to feature the Circuit Cube next year on the program. It'll be on the front page, and yeah, fun. Well, here, you take and put this back so we get the prize. I'd like to thank all of the people who actually entered the Maker the Mascot competition. We wander around like the hobby stores and everything else trying to come up with a good contest. Getting everyone together, finding some speaker, well, aside from trying to get this asshole to actually give you his talk, getting everybody together and doing these things is not difficult. The hardest part is coming up with a theme and what to do and what the badges are going to look like and things like that. We spend the majority of our time trying to think up cool and interesting things, and we probably beat ourselves up too much trying to find the cool stuff, because if you give this guy alcohol, he's an absolute hoot. So's Al, but in a different way.
You know, it's funny. He says that, but we were at ShmooCon, and literally this was like a week ago, and he's like, "Man, I should really approve speakers."
Yeah. Damn it. I'm going to kill you guys. Someone's going to... Oh, what can you say? Sweetie. So, Sarah? Sarah? Oh, Sarah. Come on up, dear. So, where did it go? Da. What's one? Oh, okay. See, it's terrible, but you guys are about to get schooled because the Makers crew, Makers Local 256, is fixing to sweep all of this stuff because, I don't know, they've well, she gets to pick. Yeah, Billy's stuff right there. She gets to pick one. Do what? Well, bring one of each other so I know what the hell it is.
Cookie.
Yeah, thank you, dear. I was going to eat cake. So, where'd she go? Sarah? Get her to pick a book.
Thin mints. Thin mints.
Come on, guys. Don't make me look like I'm unorganized. And you're blocking half the fucking stage.
Hey, you can fight them for them. They bought them. I put it. Yeah, you can bribe him. Look at this, $20 for Finn.
Okay. Come here, dear. So, come here.
You'll just owe me.
So, Sarah, for your entry in the Maker the Mascot competition, you get to pick one of the books that Billy brought, which it seems you've picked Hacking Web Applications Exposed. I don't know why Billy would have a book like that. And you also have the Purple Skittle Vodka that Lady Merlin made. So you're going to be puking that up in about 4 hours. Enjoy that. We'll have pictures of it. So who figured out the deal with the badges? Who's actually gone around looking for them? Did what? So I think we steal things back and forth from from the different cons. Of course, ShmooCon unfortunately gets to do it with a larger budget, so theirs is much cooler than ours. One year they did. Do what now?
It's also borrowed.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to worry about that because I'm gonna give a shit if you show up and make your own badge for this. If you do a good enough job, I'm putting you in charge of it. So a couple years ago, Heidi had metal badges that they had cut out that actually had waved edges to them.
We couldn't take them on the plane.
Yes.
That was ShmooCon too.
Was it ShmooCon too?
I remember that.
They were awesome though.
literally, you look at them and you go, man, that's
Happened in 5 minutes.
that's really cool. Then you realize, well, if you put them together, some of them match up. Oh shit! So everyone, yeah, so everyone's wandering around, kind of checking them out. And we realized, wow, that's a great, social experiment. Everyone has to talk to each other, at least walk up and grab you by the badge. So, so we've kind of done that every year. We try to do something that's a little bit more inventive. So last year, the makers crew got 8 people together. Not exactly all of them were the makers, but they did all the legwork to do it. We had QR codes. I don't know if anybody's got one of the badges on them. Had QR codes and a reader, and you could read it. It gave you your code and your friend's code, and then you went around and found out what their code numbers were, and you matched up and you made your chain of people. So I thought, well, fuck, let's not make it easy on the guys. If we end up using numbers, all they're going to do is walk up and snap the QR code and get away with it easily. So I was supposed to get here at like 5 o'clock on Friday, left at 1 o'clock. It took us till 10 o'clock with that Chattanooga traffic incident there. So there are pictures of us playing Yagi ball on the side of the interstate while we waited for the Tuttle pulled out his Yagi antenna. We had a tennis ball. The guys in the trucks were actually kind of laughing at us because there was nothing to do. So I wrote some code to go through and generate random characters, piped it in as wingdings. Please don't get on your knees next to me. That scares me. Yeah, that's bad. So I put all the wingdings together and did all the badges and everything like that so you could match them up. So I'm sure I'm going to find out who the winner is, and I know who it is already because they do it every year. So who's got the record for the longest chain of people matching the badges up? And there's a wise ass in every crowd. Do what? There you go. Do what? Oh, you suck. Sit down. Sit down. Shut up, Shorty.
No. Speakers win. Woo! Speakers! Right. We all got our chain. All the speakers got it, man. We got 8. We got 9.
So, all right, let's find the chain.
Band together, just swarm the stage with the tangle. Yeah, we rock. There we go.
Well, no, we're not giving it to the speakers. You guys suck. You're exempt because you were supposed to be doing other. Only from goofiness. So this is the longest chain we've got so far. The speakers can go sit the fuck back down. Thank you very much. Yeah, they all match. They don't have codes in them. No, I'll send him over to cut you. Do what? Yeah, Noel's a code. Kiss my ass. So what's the longest chain we got? How many people? Would you speak English, please? Oh, okay. So all of these guys together is one continuous chain. Dev Noel? Sweet. Okay. So for putting the chain together, we start off the evening with some alcohol. Everyone gets a Newcastle. Start passing them down. Everyone's 21, right? Everyone's... You guys don't count. Everyone's 21. Hand that to the little skinny guy. He's so small, he's going to get trashed off that one beer. Hey, make sure there's no meat or meat byproducts in that, okay?
I'll put a meat byproduct in it. Watch out.
What you said to me last night.
Watch it now.
When I was like, I don't know why in French Canadian.
Oh, I got my girly drink.
Pussy beer.
Did you see Dev No kid?
Yeah, I saw Dev No.
Precious.
Oh, God, please don't start talking like that.
Like little fetus with hacking hands. I didn't know fetus
You're terrible.
type.
You're terrible. You know that?
It's good though.
That's-
I'm glad he came.
Florida attorney advised you to shut up.
Yes, Your Honor, I was there. Yes. Gentlemen, thank you for your participation in the badge matching contest. Can I have a round of applause? Who played Mario Kart? You, during the day, did you not read the back? Dude, look. It's on the back, all right? Mario Kart, I mentioned it like 3 or 4 times during the...
That's why we signed up, and they said they'd let us know when it was.
You were supposed to be playing there? Shit. Here, have a beer. Go sit down. Go sit down. Of the... Have mine. What?
Is that like a fucking schmoo?
Well, make yourself useful. Hand that to him. Brandon?
That would be smart.
No, like getting him into conferences and crazy things like that. We wouldn't want to do that. Well, so some, come here. Jigsaw. For participating, have a beer. I'd hand you one of these, but it would kill you. It would. You'll cherish it. We'll find you something. Here, have some cookies or something. Take a fucking piece of cake with you. Thank you. Thank
Have
you.
some diabetes.
Diabetes. So we always do some impromptu stuff. Who's the oldest attendee? Raise your hand, yo your age. Ziploc. Come on, Ziploc. How old are you? Come on, old man. Now, you need a hand getting to the front? 27. All right. Have something to say. This isn't going to be one of those long, drawn-out bullshit things where you talk about how long it was to walk up and down the hills to...
In the snow, both ways.
How you needed an ear horn to hack your Amiga.
No, actually, I won this contest last year, and I'm 1 year older now. But this year I'm on staff, so I'll relinquish to someone that's not on staff.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. Who's the next oldest person in the room? Not promiscuous, oldest.
No, that's valid also.
Yeah, that's true. Who's the next oldest person? Who? How old are you? 53. Who can beat 53?
Are you really 53?
53. All right, there'll be a cage match between Ziploc. No, I'm just kidding.
You could lie about that.
You're the winner.
You could lie about that.
They haven't taken it away from you yet? Ooh. Who is the attendee?
Dude, next time you buy golf.
So, come here. Here you go for the for the youngest in attendance. We have the Elmo Beach Ball. All right. Now you got to hack that thing, and when you're
Worked out way better than my first date.
do me a favor. When you're done with it, hit your dad in the balls with it. Okay? Do it. There we go. All right.
We'll bring it back next year as a mobile server. Why? Then you'll get money. If you ever take bacon from Al, make sure you
So,
we'll make a settlement.
I like all my cons to end like an episode of Law & Order SVU.
They start with
With a rape kit.
oh my God, Al! Can't believe you said that on tape. So, what's the longest distance anyone traveled to get here?
Does that parking jam count?
What you got, Slam Jim?
Success.
Hang on, what? Fuck you. I came from Nashville. Sit down. Hey, and it took me 9 hours. Damn.
I came from further than you.
Like California, right?
Strick, you got California? Come here, Strick. Come see me. Come around.
And you do this every year you come here.
And I'm the oldest.
Thanks for taking the time and coming out. I enjoy it. Awesome. So,
The strict pants.
the Strick pants.
You know, they're easy to take off. That's
Okay, so anyway.
Now you got two.
Birthday cake.
I'm not very good at this.
Now I know why you guys don't like schmooballs that much anymore. Fuck.
See? Welcome to my world.
So,
First, I would try not to get hit in the face with a
Anna, was it Anna Faris in Scary Movie 3? I've taken balls to the face before.
It's not like you couldn't see him coming.
Ooh.
Scott!
This is not open mic night. It's open mic night, yeah. Oh my God. Stick to IT.
Oh, shit, sorry.
You might get tagged. Did you get near off? Do you want to tell the story of how the ball stuck? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You're the one who tells the story about fucking someone in the stoma. I'm sorry. You beat every story I've ever pulled out. Oh, well, this one time. Okay, look. All right. This one time at band camp. There you go. So, I've hemmed and hawed long enough, and I'm sure everyone's ready to drink if you're not drinking already. Let me catch up to you. I like to...
Can I get a thank you for Skydog? Anyone?
Cheers, mate. Hang on. Cheers. You kiss me, I'll kill you. I'll let him tell you that story later, and he wants you to take your pants off first. So, do I? So, I'd like to say thanks to all the speakers that came out and took their time. They're not exactly paid well. In fact, I just give them a T-shirt. Huh? Well.
He gives you the swirly if you're really lucky.
Yeah. You weren't supposed to tell when I give the keynote.
Sorry.
So,
Those things that keep turning when the wheel stops.
No. Oh, no, it isn't.
ooh. So, I get to go to the different conferences and get to meet everybody, and occasionally I'll beg someone to come out and do a talk for us. Not everybody can afford to fly to D.C. and hit Shmoo or go to Las Vegas and hit DEF CON. So, do what? What?
I think it was more like, why would you?
Oh, I'm sorry that you're going to have to watch her kick his ass. But it's going to be hot. Oh, God, is it going to be hot.
ShmooCon is worth it. It really is.
Yes. No, I exist. My con exists for people who had to ride the bus to get here, whose mom dropped him off wherever Dev Knoll went to. She picked him up. That's not to say that there's anything wrong with ShmooCon. They're in D.C. and what they provide is incredible. If I had $1 million, I'd be sending people there on my ticket because it's an absolutely wonderful experience. If I can have 1% of what they have here, I'm a better man for it. So I'd like to thank all. And Al comes too. And I let Al have a microphone because I'm not intelligent enough. So if you don't mind, can I get a round of applause for all the speakers who took their time to come out, prepare slides, put something together, or like Pres Mike, want a road test to talk before they go do it somewhere big. Yeah, you're going to have to talk to Brandon about doing some decent graphics for you. Apparently he's really expensive, though. There you go. I'd also like to thank the staff, all the people that have come out and helped me get things together, corral everybody, all the other fun jazz that we do. Not everybody that's on staff is wearing a staff shirt. One of the great things about conferences is people will walk up to me and say, dude, if you need me to do anything, just let me know. So, here's $20. Go grab some beer. Can you run downstairs, grab something for me? It's the people who don't mind jumping in and helping out to make things happen. You're not wearing a shirt, but as far as I'm concerned, your staff do. So I'd like to thank the hotel, not for what they've done so far, but what they're about to put up with for the evening. They said, oh, yeah, that'll be fine. Bullshit.
Can I make a Carolina Con announcement? Don't hack the fucking Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Oh, no. No throwing the chairs.
Where is where?
The,
Excellent. Okay, no breaking, no spelling, no pouring, no breaking windows.
Nudity's fine as long as it's not Al. So the first chair that was thrown off the roof at Freaknik was $75. The second chair was $150, and I threatened to kill somebody. I actually took the parts of that chair and reassembled them there at the consortium. I know someone I know actually has that piece. It's the missing link. So that'll work. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what. God, that's a terrible story. I actually had the videos removed when I was about 2 months in at working at Vanderbilt. Yeah, someone said, "Oh yeah, blah 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 conferences." Yeah, I put on Freaknik, and then I realized I just give you 2 key terms to find the video of me whipping somebody's ass on the internet. I'm like, oh God, let me get that taken down. So, yes, oh yeah, it was Nick. It was Rattle. Rattle had a few drinks and thought he was invincible, and wanted me to convince him, apparently repeatedly, that he was not invincible. And
Is that when you beat him up in the
no, this was actually at Freaknik. Yeah.
There was a punch to the face.
Oh. Yeah, it was sad. We actually. Oh yeah, it's. You know, at some point I've got to get a copy of that video from Jehovah, so I got a copy of it because it's absolutely scary. Anyway, buy me a drink later. I'll tell you about it. I'd like to say thank you to the contributors, the people who helped out monetarily, donated things. Slim Jim, who brought the books. There should be a stack back there if you're still interested. If you haven't heard me say enough about it today, make a decent offer on a book and it's yours. Those are $60 and $70 books. You know, so 20 or 30 bucks our way for them or whatever. You get them at a discount. Half the money goes to fund part of Outerz0ne, and the other half goes to Johnny Long's iHack charities. Make us a decent offer because I don't want to lug those anywhere, please. I figured that out. Boy, those things are heavy.
That's what she said.
Is it? No, we'll get to it. I'd like to thank Billy for all of his support. I mean, you know, no, it's not. I remember when I was where I was at when we were talking to me on the cell phone. You were like, "Dude, you got to do it again. Whatever I can do, click. Hello. Where'd you talk? Click. Yeah, drive it. Click. So I'd like to thank Heidi. Heidi, this is Heidi's vacation to come down and hang out at our conference and work, which, yeah, we really appreciate. Yeah, the pizza. Did everyone get some pizza earlier today? Can you tell Heidi we love her? Yeah, I love her.
Back by going to ShmooCon.
There you go. Yeah, hit it at 12:01. I'd like to thank Pres Mike for starting out with the drunken phone calls and then following up with a cash donation later on. He's always been hospitable. Every time we've gone to D.C. And needed a place to crash, he's tried to help out when he's not trying to get laid. Honestly, the 30 seconds when he wakes up in the morning and he's trying to get the sleep out of his eyes, that's the only time he's not trying to get laid. Yeah. What's your name? Oh, God, how old are you? What, your mom's coming to pick you up? Oh.
Can you sign this form?
Can you sign this form? And, man, your mom's hot.
Is your mom a legal age?
Yeah, there you go. That's
Can you even pronounce the word affidavit?
consensual. I'd also like to thank Lady Merlin. She gets to put up with me. If it looks like a lot of this stuff is unpolished, well, fuck you, because it's a lot of work. There's actually folder upon folder on my laptop and free mind maps of what we're going to do and thinking up and lots of phone calls. And she gets to put up with, hey, how was your day? Oh, I thought up something. And I talk for like 2 hours about what we're going to do. And I go over and over and over again. I know she's looking at me going, I'm going to fucking shoot you if you don't shut up.
How many hours of productivity has Vanderbilt lost? Right.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. The only thing this year that Vanderbilt actually rented, no, I don't give a
Stop talking about Outerz0ne.
The only thing Vanderbilt kicked in this year was they let me borrow one of their really nice tripods because I own all the other equipment at this point. But I have sat in my office at Vanderbilt, and Bill, I'm sorry to say this, but I've spent a lot of Vanderbilt's time putting Outerz0ne together. And when they walk into my office, I take the headphones out of my ears and pause the movie and and say, "What can I help you with?" "Oh, I'm just working on the array." "Yes, no, everything's going wonderful with it." Yeah, I'm pushing audio and video across it. Absolutely. Well, the initial test that I did with the array at Vanderbilt was I streamed Battlestar Galactica to a dozen machines in the computer lab and then copied the file at the same time. So, yeah, I have a very large array at Vanderbilt that I put together, and, yeah, scary stuff. Yeah. So, at some point I'll figure out how to actually use it. Is Mudflap here? Is Mudflap here? He's trying to get laid. I want to thank Mudflap for providing the printing and things of that nature. For some reason or another, his company allows us to throw a print job in every once in a while, and he does it also for Freaknik. He's also a great sounding board when I need to talk about the lawsuits that are going to be coming after this stuff. I'd like to thank Al just for being Al. Yeah, did nothing. You started this shit. Don't even start with it. Al's the one who keeps pushing me to make sure it stays donation-based. Al was the one who kvetched about having T-shirts and forced me to come up with a better plan and make them here.
That tastes like burning.
That tastes like burning. I'd like to thank Scott Moulton. Scott, there we go. Scott spent a lot of time looking around for hotels. No, actually, I think he delegated that to his wife. Anyway, there you go. Now, Scott helped us out with a hotel because I'm not from this town. He actually went out and did the scouting work and helped us find a place to do this. He spent the majority of today behind the AV table taking care of switching and discs and all that fun jazz. His son, it's you're bite assassin, he's bit assassin, right? Little bit assassin.
When does he become nibble assassin?
So Brandon has spent the majority of the day sitting there punching the buttons and playing with everything and taking good care of us. Brandon, thank you very much for your time. If you follow in your father's footsteps, you're destined to do wonderful things. Hey, Brandon, do we put our hands in our pockets around Skydog? No, we don't. I'll put you to work. So, anyway, I'd like to get a round of applause for everybody one more time. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything you do. That's Al. Oh! So, that's assassin. That's a T-shirt if I ever heard one. So, hey, Steph, yeah, grab it. So, I know everybody's waiting to go get something to drink and get absolutely hammered. And oh, by the way, get some food while we're at it. Do what? I don't know. We're gonna find. So, the last order of business for the evening is the silent auction, which is now going to be hopefully a screaming fit.
It's not so much silent if you make it open.
Well,
It'll be a public auction.
did you actually enter?
I did not submit, but I'll give you 150 right now for it.
For which one? For the T-shirt?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we've got an opening bid for 150 for the T-shirt graphics. Paying for Outerz0ne. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. There's no bank account except mine, and yeah, I have to replace the money I use for all this. Is there? Yes. Oh, okay. I'm not. There's nothing in it. Oh God.
Al will take off his clothes right now.
Stop the camera.
He will
stop
take
the-
off his clothes until you donate. That was the plan last year, and it almost worked. But no. But really, every year because I have guild. I have Catholic gay guild, and I did push Skydog into one drunken night. This happens a lot. No, I did.
And that's not hard. He's a big guy.
And after I finished the oral swab, I said, that's what we call it these days. I said, you know what? You should back it up, man. You should make this a donation-based con. You say it's about the community. You say it's about serving the needs of everybody. So put the lack of money where your mouth is, right? And he did it, the stupid idiot. So every year he counts the money, and I sweat and have my checkbook out. So, but this year Scott's gonna get screwed. So don't.
You're probably right. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, if he doesn't make it this year, next year, I'm not gonna let it be donation.
Right. So, I realize that some people can't pay, and that's fine. But the people who can, make sure that we can keep this con free for everybody who needs it to be free. So, if you haven't put money in the jug yet, please shove some money in there. And I'm not going to take off my clothes this year.
But private showings are available.
And they're cheap. We're in a recession.
Do what you can do. So the standing bid right now is $150. $150. Anyone else interested? Oh, Ziplock's coming in with $175. So I do the whole no, I can't do that thing. It's yeah. So all right. Now the standing bid is $175 going to Ziplock. $200. $200. No, I'm a. Yeah, you said that out loud. That's mean. Suck ass. Do what? No, it's a framed print. Yeah, that's $200.
He's like, I can't wear that.
All I can is a giant.
Yes, we'll get you a Flavor Flav chain to go with it.
I'm sure his major question was, how can I write a book about it?
Yes, there's a chapter in a book somewhere on this. So, yeah. So, current bid's $200. Anyone going higher? Is it two? It's $200. You been paying any attention at all?
200, you deaf motherfucker!
Yeah, well, and we'll be speaking to hotel security soon for that. So the current going bid is $200. Anyone going higher? Going once. Going twice. Sold to the man in the back row for $200. Thank you very, very, very much. So the next item up for silent auction. Yeah, the not-so-silent auction. So we started doing this last year. We had all of the speakers and staff sign. It's basically everyone who did a talk, everyone who got involved on the staff. It's the graphics from this year, along with all the signatures. For me, this is something that's very special because it's all the people that got together and gave me their time in one form or another. And Al, with a shot of penicillin, hopefully what you gave me will go away. Is that what it is?
I hope.
You what?
Got 5, right? Or like 3.
No.
Some of them are
Actually, the reason we do more than one is someone's going to fuck up and sign the wrong way, and I can't run around and have everyone else sign again. So we lay all 3 of them out. The one that like fits the frame and doesn't have screw-ups is the one we use.
Actually say Heidi, because I signed pretty close.
Yeah. That's basically what we end up doing. So, do what? It says Heidi.
It does say ID. In fact, it says die.
Die. So.
But it's okay because Prez Mike's signature is ginormous.
He's not compensating for a thing at all, we swear.
You could almost block out the false sense of hope that he instills in every underage girl.
Perez, I don't want to play your hand for you, but what kind of car do you drive? Just messing with you.
It doesn't matter. I just thought it was funny.
It's awesome. So, can I hear an opening bid? $25. I've got $25.
$40.
I got $40 from Billy. Anyone else? You got $40? He's got 50. Billy, you're in a bidding war.
Is it the same guy?
You got 60 in the back. 60 in the back. Okay. $60 for the signed print.
Rob, we pay you good money. What the hell?
80. $80 is the going price. Anyone going higher?
He'll clean your office.
What? No, I won't. I'll clean your office.
There's a euphemism, and you don't want to hear it, I swear.
Listen, lady.
So,
Donation? 80? Is that going
80?
once?
Well, I don't know. Is it going once, Billy? At some point, you're going to have one of these for the wall.
I could bid him at 100?
We got $100 going to Billy.
100 for that.
He'll go to 150.
It's a piece of...
I'll do 120.
It's a piece of it. 120 for Corydon. You're the man. Billy? It's back to you. No, I'm giving you right of first refusal. You know, it's like a Gucci bag. It's 120.
125.
We're finding Billy's limit. So 125.
We're in a recession.
I know. Trust me, I'm very appreciative of it. So we got 125. 125.
Rob!
Do what?
He makes more money than you, right?
135. Billy.
Fuck, 150.
150. Yeah!
All right, where's an ATM?
Cash in hand, Billy. Cash in hand.
Pull that money out of the bottle now. No, I'm kidding.
So we're at 150, and you're either going to steal Billy's glory and send him home crying, or you're going to let him take a piece of wonderful history, con history with him. What do you think? And Billy's got it. $150. Anyone else? Going once.
Shut your hole.
Go. Oh my God, he's pulling out cash.
There's 40. I'm going to go
There's
to
40.
the ATM.
Going twice. Sold to Mr. Billy Hoffman.
Thank you. I'm going to put this in my study.
In your what?
In the office.
He said study. He's marrying.
okay.
I'm going to put this in the study, my dear.
I said study.
Study is the technical term for the place where I'm going to go hide from you.
Exactly. With the candlestick. I'm not away through the secret passage to the conservatory.
There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been an awesome blast. Thank you for coming out. No, please, no. Hey, I'm going to use that later. Thank you for coming out and spending the time and sharing with everyone. Al, please don't share any more with anyone. It's as tough as it is.
Practice safe sharing, Al.
Yes, dear. It was an injection of love. I understand. I'm with you so far.
Yeah, you do. Care books or dare to give away?
I want one. Can I have an agent's book?
Yeah, sure. Cool.
I'll personalize
There's 3 books.
Oh, does it have a compass in stock? You really are the Not so much.
I'll throw 'em.
I'm hanging on to a book.
And that's how I can. Oh, wow.
Billy, we've got to find a really good contest. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, should we Rochambeau?
Rochambeau.
I'll give you
I'm all.
$20 to Rochambeau Billy.
What? No. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Rochambeau Skydog.
No, I think you're thinking of the wrong thing. This is paper, rock, scissors. No, I'm not.
No, I think about the right thing.
No. Because I've got a big foot, and I think I could catch both of them with one shot.
Yeah, that's
why
my
it's
understanding of
Yeah.
Rochambeau, and we're
Yeah.
not doing
That's why
that.
I'm offering you
And he's
$20
got low
and
hangers.
40.
Yes.
So he's doomed. That's right.
So, oh God. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got hacking web apps exposed, and I have ask a question.
Ask a historical question about Outerz0ne.
Oh shit, I have to think about or Fuck Freaknik.
What freaknik are the aliens coming?
No. Hang on. Let me think of a good one. Okay, I have a question for you. Who can answer me this? For your pick of one of the books,
Your mom.
you're going to walk with a limp after that, I tell you what.
Question.
In the form of a question. Who's the best lay?
Who gave you gonorrhea?
What books, Jeff?
So when, some asshole, I don't know. So,
Now comment.
Barkeeper's friend.
all right. So the first, I'm giving them away. So the first Outerz0ne, right? Just as a fun little fuck you, what was the number for the version of Outerz0ne? What year was it that the first Outerz0ne took place? Who? Wrong. You're right. Scott Moulton is right. Which one? He hasn't been involved until just recently. Oh, fuck you. I'm keeping that. You can have this one.
You got two signed ones.
Hey, now. I'm just kidding. Hand it back to it. Thank you. What?
If I buy one of your books, will you sign it?
Sure. But I didn't write that one.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. And that's mine,
Oh,
then.
that's fake signature?
Because I've asked for that.
Yeah, I want you to sign
I
Rick
signed
Dakin's
it.
book, actually.
I was gonna fake Caleb's signature. But I was like,
Come on, I got to think of another good one. What's another good one? Would you think of something real quick? I'm drawing a blank. Billy, do you remember anything? Billy doesn't remember shit.
Hey, I remember a lot of stuff. So how many? What floor was the first Outerz0ne?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Second floor. You're right.
No.
What?
What floor? No, fuck you. That's mine. I'm taking. You know how many times I've asked for one of these books that's signed? I finally get one of them. I thought it was two.
No.
You're wrong.
It's four.
It's four.
I win.
You weren't around.
Plus, you saw his hand.
Yeah. You suck.
Tyler, I will cut you like a Puerto Rican in Harlem.
Jeez.
Doesn't have to be about Outerz0ne. Could be web-
You're drunk, aren't you? You're getting there really quick if you're not. Huh? Who invented the internet?
How about what company does Vince Surf work for right now?
What company does Vint Surf work for right now?
Google.
That was too many people. Try again.
Internet evangelist.
Who was
Yeah, that's his title.
is he first?
Yeah, let's Google. I don't know.
Take a book. Now sit down and shut the fuck up.
Not likely.
What do you think? A good internet history. I'd ask what you did to talk about, but it was about fucking Ajax or Java, one of the two.
JavaScript.
JavaScript, I'm sorry. I'm not a programmer. I don't give a shit. Oh, here we go. What?
I had a good one.
What is it? That's old person. I got a good one.
Yeah.
I know that. I was around when it came out, damn it. What piece of software, you'll love this, what piece of software was used by the original 5 planners of Outerz0ne when we put everything together? It was done in 2 weeks. He was drunk the entire time? Skype, you're absolutely correct. Haul your ass up here and get this book. The original Outerz0ne was put together in 4 different states over Skype between 5 different people. He had the highest blood alcohol content. Joe Klein was full of shit. I actually, I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, somehow or another I got stuck with this. So, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Thanks for coming out and supporting what we do. If you've got any questions, comments, you want to bitch, talk to him. If you got anything constructive, you want to get involved next year, you want to spend some time, you want to do something on staff, you want to do a talk, please, dear God, would you send me what you want to talk about before Billy does? Yeah, that's true. Which,
Send you something, by the way?
when did he send me
Last
something?
Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, yeah, absolutely.
I feel better now.
Yeah, yeah, lots of email. I don't know how to get a hold of the guy that they call his woman. It's impossible. Yes, absolutely it is. But we love him anyway. If you want to get involved, hit me up at skydog@outerzone.org. That's a 0 at the end, not a O as the screen printer tried to get a hold of me with. I appreciate all your comments and your criticism. Well, fuck your criticisms. I don't really care about those. But all your comments. If you want to get involved, please let me know, because we could always use the help, and anything inventive I would really, really welcome. I'm going to get really drunk now and make an ass of myself. I have to go see the photo booth, the new and improved version of the photo booth. What room are we in, Strages? What room? 4:30.
Does the new one remove regret?
I
To add that as a feature.
It deletes the photo after 7 days.
I've done more things inside that photo booth that I have editorial review over before they go out anywhere. Yes. So if you get a chance, go see that in room 430. What you got? Can I fuck Freaknik, man? I'm doing this one. Okay. So
What are the 8 other things that you're doing?
well, don't give me shit about that. Yeah. So, yeah, real pain in the ass. Yeah. What can you say? That's just a rumor. Oh, and that's how the rumors start every time. We also do Freaknik, not myself alone. We have a group of people that do it. We actually do a much more organized system. This is small enough that just a couple of people can do it. But Freaknik is a similar con that gets put on in Nashville, Tennessee. It is the second longest running hacker conference in the United States. DEF CON is the longest running. So, do what? Well, thank you very much. Yes, Freaknik is an accomplishment. We have been thrown out of every hotel in Nashville except one. We were so appreciative, we wired every room in the place with Cat 5 so they wanted to stay around. We've thrown chairs off the roof, foamed the fountain. Yes. Yeah, we're not doing that here. We've been approached by a guy in the parking lot who turned out to be an absolutely incredible engineer. Hey, dude, I've got a jet engine in my truck. Can I take it up to the 9th floor and fire it up? And the scary part was we've talked about the logistics of actually getting it up the elevator and putting it on the 9th floor. There is video. I don't know. Is it online at this point? There's video of us roasting marshmallows with a jet engine. It's real fun to be standing 2.5 feet away from something that's spinning at probably 30,000 RPM when it flames over on you and blows the marshmallow off. And I thought, I don't think insurance is going to cover this. What happened to it? Well, we were roasting marshmallows with a jet engine and some it blew up. So, yeah, I don't think we got that rider on our claws there. So, if you get a chance, check that out. It's Freaknik, PHREAKNIC.info. When is it? It's actually sometime in October. I don't mean to be vague, but we have because we're near the Titans Stadium, we have to wait for the NFL schedule to be released before we can pick our date. Yes, I'm in charge of putting shit on the website, so you'll have to check it and give me crap about it not being updated.
September.
Yeah.
Start looking at September.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. So if you get a chance and you can come out, that'd be wonderful. We'd love to see you. What you got? You're just talking to me. You're trying to keep Al from me. I know. It's all right. So, anyway, we're going to have some parties. We're talking about going to Dave & Buster's. I don't know if I can do Dave & Buster's right now. Kind of exhausted. Yeah, that's true. In the ghetto. If you look at the schedule, we
If we all get a bunch of people, we can make it to Safeway.
we can stumble to Safeway and buy some more beer. Tomorrow we're going to try to get up and get moving about 10 o'clock. Go hit IHOP. I think there's a Waffle House near here, which is an acceptable substitute if you're really hungover. Huh? There's one each way? All right. It's like Starbucks in the South, right? It's a Waffle House. I got accused of being thrown out of a Waffle House. Yeah, that's it. We'll rent the whole place out. So we have the morning mixer and hangover fixer, which has kind of become a tradition with us also. After we get done at noon, Scott's going to lead a caravan over to Fry's. If you're not from around here and you've never been to a Fry's, it's truly an experience. It's nerdgasm. It's incredible. I've been to Plano, Texas. I've been to Las Vegas. I've been to Atlanta. Every time I'm in a town where there's a Fry's, it doesn't matter if I need something or not. I got to go hang out there because it's got to be one of the coolest places. At least $200. You're only allowed to spend 30, according to your wife. Scott's wife says, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" "Yeah, sure. What you need?" "Can you make sure that Scott only spends like $30?" And I'm like, $30 in Fry's? And she said, "God, he's there like every other day. Please don't let him spend money." And I'm like, "Well, you said he was going to get something." She said, "Yeah, this is what he's supposed to get." And she gave him a shopping list. That's it. Yeah. Your college fund is sitting in his toy room right there. That's it. Absolutely. You know what? I'm begging for him to come to Nashville because it's just absolutely incredible. So we're going to try to get together and hit Fry's tomorrow. Noon is when we have to check out of the hotel. So I figure we kind of hang out. I don't know if we may end up in here if we got the room for a while just to congregate, or we'll hit the lobby and that's true. There's a lot of crap in here we got to pack up. So if you'll do me a favor, before you go stumbling out to the next party, if you see some bottles or something like that sitting around, if you grab a hold of it and find a trash can, kind of help us clean up just a smidgen so we don't get hit with a big fee, I'd appreciate it. Oh, God.
Thank everybody for coming because it wouldn't be a con without them.
That's true. If it wasn't for everyone who came out and took the time and volunteered and do what?
It would be the lemon party.
Ooh, bad. I put in my notes, if it wasn't for all these speakers and attendees, the con just wouldn't be. It'd be a bunch of us kind of sitting around talking about what was cool. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all of your time and for coming out and sharing this with me. I'll see you again next year.